beef jerky get paid. And for years and years, I worked 2+ jobs. So I would usually typically have 2 regular jobs, a full-time job and a regular part-time gig, as well as other things on the side to make extra money. And I never got ahead at my real jobs. I was never able, the highest job I ever got paid really was $11 an hour, and that was only at one job. The rest of the jobs paid around $10 to $10.50 per hour, mostly $10 an hour. So I was never able to get ahead. So the idea, a typical employee-minded person would think, well, you go to a job and you work hard and you stick with it and you get ahead and you get a raise and then you move up in the company and all that stuff. So why wasn't I able to move up in the company? How come I could work at a job for a couple years, few years at a time, yet I was never able to move up? Well, my employee-minded acquaintances and friends would say that the reason why I couldn't move up is because, well, you just didn't try hard enough. You're just not trying hard enough. And you know what I have to say about that? I agree. Because here's the thing, I'd get a lot of pats on the back about my work ethic and how, if we only had more people like you, and a lot, I'd get that a lot, and everybody knew that I was a good worker. But I would never get ahead. And what I discovered is a couple of things about working a job is most of the time when you get ahead on a job, it's because you fit in with the people. It has nothing, it doesn't have as much to do with how well you work as much as it does with who you connect with. And then if you're not an employee-minded person, it's going to be hard to naturally connect. Now, people can be like, well, you just fake it, you pretend, and then you get ahead and you move up that way. Imagine how much energy that you have to put into pretending every day and being a fake person, which, by the way, is what most people do. When you go online and you read each year, you can read new articles where they've done some kind of study about how the majority of people spend, 40% people spend their time at work reading emails and getting on Facebook and whatnot, and most people are unsatisfied and unhappy with their jobs, and they just settle and they stay stuck at where they're at that job and where they're at in life, and they fake it. And I'm sure that it takes a lot of energy. I could never bring myself to fake it. I didn't try hard because I wasn't motivated to. Now, this happened mostly on a subconscious level. It wasn't something, for years I wasn't really aware of it, that was the reason why, I couldn't get ahead, because I'd think to myself, I'd be like, well, I'm a hard worker, why don't I get ahead? Why don't people want to give me raises and stuff? And the truth comes down to the fact that being an employee and working under someone else's dream, building their dream, in the reality of it, that's never been my forte. That's never been, in reality, what I wanted. So how can I be motivated to do something I don't want? How can I be motivated to wake up every day to go become a part of a culture and a part of a goal that's not even who I am? It's not even... Do you relate with me here? Is your job, is that who you are when you think about it? What you do every day, are you really being yourself? And is it work that brings you joy, or is it work that just simply helps you to pay the bills? And a lot of my employee-minded acquaintances and friends, they will say, well, it's just what you gotta do. Well, you have to do it. You have to do it. That's because they think that way. And had I not listened to people like that when I was younger, of course I didn't know better then, now I know better. If I hadn't listened to that kind of negative mentality, then I could have gotten ahead much more quicker. But I am thankful that I now know, and that now as I continue on this path, that I find, well, what I'm getting at is I find joy in what I'm doing. I find joy in selling jerky snacks, and because it's not, I find joy in being online because it allows you to be who you are. And I'm a distributor for Jerky Direct Jerky, and I like selling it because it's a great product, and I get to kind of implement who I am. I get to be myself. I get to be my own boss with it, and that's what I like about this opportunity with Jerky Direct. So ask yourself, are you doing something that you can you see yourself doing this for a long time? For, you know, are you being you? Are you being able to be who you really are? And to are you in a place in life where, like, is your job helping you be who you are and helping you live the life that you truly want? That's the question. Is it for real, for real, for real? Because most people, I'll also say, are programmed to say, oh yeah, it's yeah, I like it there, you know. But that, you know, and they're programmed to agree that they like their job even if they don't like it. Because usually when people respond that way, you can ask them this, because I've at every job, dead end blue collar job I've been at, I ask everybody, so what's when I get to that question, I say, no, so what would you really want to do, like if you could leave this job? And then usually the majority of people will tell me, oh well, what I really wanted. You get what I'm saying? So that's when you discover that most people give up, and they say, well, that's just not realistic. Well, at some point you gotta realize that, you know, at some point you gotta settle, and you know, and that's what it all boils down to. And that's just giving up. And I can't relate, and I can't be around those kind of people. I have to be around abundant and success-minded people. I could never do that. But anyway, so man, I'm just kind of like going on and on. So what I want to say is that I don't even know how I started off this video. I know what I've been talking about, but I just want to say that you got to find something that you enjoy. And I'm having to put my phone down because I'm making a left turn. You got to find something that you truly enjoy, and that you find joy doing, and it's helping you. It's allowing you to be you. There's not financial strain, and you get to be who you are and make money, and have your needs met, and meet the kind of people that you relate with, and that's what it all boils down to. That's the best way to go. Is there any other way to go? So anyway, I'll talk to you later. That's all for this video, and you can visit my website, eatjerkygetpaid.com, if you're interested in starting an online based business. Yeah, that's it, eatjerkygetpaid.com. Thank you.